Watching them for that Puda fire. They're right around maybe 20 miles per hour here right now, that consistent wind. And again, they are expected to decrease as we get into your Monday. Temperatures will stay pretty stable though, very similar to where we're at right now, dropping maybe only right around 3 to 5 degrees more than our current numbers, because we're going to be seeing these clouds as we continue into the overnight hours. And we are still seeing a little bit of a shower kind of making its way towards Stockton, Modesto, Stanislaus, and San Joaquin County, but it's very late. Not a whole lot is going to be going on with this. It's all driven off this area of low pressure, kind of set up off the coast right now. That's going to continue to make its way inland and eventually kind of settle in the basin. That's going to be one of two very important pressure systems here as we get into the days ahead. We're also going to be focusing on this high that's set up over in the Pacific, coming in kind of from Hawaii. Those two are going to set up together, and we're going to kind of be stuck right in between the two. And because we're stuck right in between the two, that means we get the tight pressure gradient, which drives the winds between the low and the high. So that means we're getting in north winds. That's going to bring heat and also very dry conditions here through the area. And because the kind of proximity of those two together, those winds will pick up. That's what's allowed this red flag warning to be issued here by the National Weather Service. We're talking about winds from 15 to 25 miles per hour, wind gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour, and we're talking about relative humidity between 9 to 15% here as we get towards your Wednesday. From Wednesday 11 a.m. to Thursday at 5 p.m. is that red flag warning. We are also talking about the potential for some public safety power shutoffs here, and that's going to be kind of right along the I-5 corridor, Yolo County, Sutter County, Colusa, Glenn, and Tehama County here in the viewing area. This is something I'm going to be watching closely, and the weather team will be watching closely here to keep you updated on that in the days ahead. When it comes to temperatures, we are going to be talking about highs tomorrow that are pretty comfortable, right? Not too bad. Winds aren't going to be too bad either. But then as we get towards your Wednesday, we're not only talking about that fire risk, but those temperatures increasing as well. So we have two kind of portions of this weather impact alert. Of course, the fire risk that I was showing you, but also the first 100-degree temperatures here of the year. So you're going to need to make sure you limit your time outdoors, stay hydrated, and don't burn outside. Because look at these numbers. We're talking about 102 as we get towards your Thursday, 101 as we get towards your Friday. Highs tomorrow, 87. That's right around a 15-degree jump. Almost, but it is right on track for when we typically see our first 100-degree day here. That's on June 11th. But over the last 10 years, it's been a little bit of a different story here. Typically, we've actually seen it move closer to that June 9th date. 7 of the last 10 years have been before that June 11th date. This is going to be the first time in 3 years that we're actually going to be seeing our first 100-degree day at or past the average date. When it comes to temperatures along the mountain, the hills, the coast over the next few days, you're going to notice the increasing temperatures as that high builds over the Pacific, especially as you get towards Thursday and Friday. And here in the valley, we're talking about those 100s moving into the area on Thursday, continuing through Friday. Saturday's close. We're keeping it at 99 for now, but it's still going to be a hot weekend, guys, and we still got to get used to 90s frequently. Yay.
102 on Thursday.
Oh, I know. So exciting.